Welcome Shem Stars to the computer class. Hope all is good at your end. Children, today we are going to continue with our previous topic with some new features. So let's begin our class. Okay Shem Stars, so today we are going to continue with our lesson 5, that is the keyboard and its functions. Children, in previous video session we learned about the number keys, alphabet keys, special keys, and even a few special keys we have already discussed, like backspace key, space bar, enter key. Now in today's video session we are going to learn about caps lock key and we are going to learn about arrow keys. So let's understand these one by one. So children, this is a caps lock key which you will find on your keyboard. Caps lock key is used to type in capital letters. If you just press this caps lock key on your keyboard and light is turned on, it means your caps lock key is on. And now you can type the letters or the text in capital letters. I can show you this with the help of an example. Let me show it to you. Children, see, I have opened one application program here. This is Microsoft Word, and see children, this blinking line that you see here, vertical line, this is called as the cursor. So wherever this cursor is, you can start typing. Like if my cursor is here and I'm typing from my keyboard, I'm writing hello, comma, how are you? Now children, see, once I started typing, you can see the cursor is also moving towards right. Now where we have finished writing you, it means your cursor is here now, right? So cursor will move along with whatever you type. Now very important that we were discussing about capital letters. Children, this you can see all are in small letters except for your first letter. First letter by default is a capital that is picked up by your application program. Now I will press enter. See, the cursor is here. Now if I press enter, you will see cursor will move on to the next line. Now what I can do is I will use my caps lock key and I will press enter. Now I will see the light is on for this caps lock key. Now I will start typing. My name is Ria. Now you can see all letters are in capitals. One more thing I'm going to tell you, children, we have already discussed about the backspace key and the delete key. So I will show you that also here practically. See, my cursor is here, you can see it. And if I use a backspace key from the keyboard, see, I'm using it. Backspace, you can see all the characters from the left hand side are erased. Okay, so I'm getting all these characters back from undo. Fine. Now if I have to use a delete key, see, I'm going to take my cursor here, and if I have to use a delete key, I'm using it from the delete this key from the keyboard. I'm pressing delete key. See, what happens is where the cursor is on the right hand side, the character is deleted. You can see I is deleted. So I'm going to go to the undo to get it back. So this is clear, I hope. Now difference between the backspace key and the delete key. Now children, we have learnt about the enter key also. We have learnt about the caps lock key also. Now I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, I'm going to show you if you have to type the letters you have understood, we can type numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you want from the keyboard. And if you have to type something like I'm typing the name, okay, now can you see the and name? I have not used a space bar. So already we have discussed about the space bar. What happens with the help of space bar? It gives a space between the characters or between the words. So since we have two words here, different words, we have the and we have name. So there should be a space in between these two. So because I have not used a space bar between the and name, so there is no space in between. So now what I'll do is I'm going to take my cursor here after E and I'm going to use a space bar. Now this is how you will get a space with the help of the space bar between the two words. Now I'm going to go back and we are going to go to the next slide, which is arrow keys. Now children, on the keyboard you have 4 types of arrow keys. One is up arrow key, another is down arrow key, and we have left arrow key and we have right arrow key. So what is the purpose of these 4 arrow keys? Up arrow key is used to move cursor up. So I have shown you cursor just now. So with the help of this arrow key, you can shift your arrow up. Similarly, if you have to move your arrow key down, so you have to use down arrow key. And if you have to move your cursor to the left hand side towards the left, you have to use your left arrow key. Similarly, if you have to move to the right, and then you have to use your right arrow key. So again, I'm going to show it to you practically. See children, cursor is here. I'm going to take my cursor here. If I have to take my cursor up, I'm going to use up arrow key. You can see the cursor is moving up. So now my cursor is here. Similarly, if I have to use down arrow key, it will take it down. And if I have to use my left arrow key, see, I'm going to use left arrow key. Now you can see, now it is moving to the left. So it's moving towards left. So similarly, if you have to move cursor towards right, so again you will use right arrow key. So you will see the cursor is moving towards right. So children, I hope it is understood to you. You can also practice, and be familiar with the keyboard, so that once we start with an application program, you are able to write, from the keyboard properly. Thank you, Shemstars. That's all for today. Hope you understood the topic very well. If you have any doubts, you can drop your queries in the Google Classroom. Take care of yourself and God bless you all.